Well, hello there. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Welcome to WTF Mortgage. Thank you for checking out this video. This is going to be a preview of the next two videos that I plan on launching, giving an approximate time frame on when I'm going to launch those, and of course, the content of those videos. If you just happen to stumble across my humble channel, I'm a licensed mortgage loan originator. Mortgage loan originator, that's the official nomenclature for what people have called loan officer over the years. So I'm a licensed mortgage loan originator. I'm also a licensed mortgage broker, and I'm also a licensed real estate broker. I make some pretty mean ribs and potato salad also. All right, so I've been doing this for about 26 and a half years. I've worked equal time at the banks, at the lenders, and at the brokerages. So I feel that that has made me really well-rounded, and I can pass on some really good level information to you as a result of that. Also, during that time frame, I've held various positions to include, of course, mortgage loan originator, a mortgage loan processor, a sales manager, general manager, and now I own my own brokerage. Yay. All right, so the information that you get on this channel is going to be 100% accurate, okay? The mortgage information that you get here is going to be spot on. Even though I've been doing it for 26 years, I still check out the material, research the material before I put it out here on YouTube or anywhere. Even if I know that I know it well, I still check for updates and revisions because I don't want to put a speck of inaccurate information out there. Everything on here is well researched, 100 and freaking 10% accurate if that is possible. So please allow me to talk trash for a quick moment. If you see or hear any mortgage information out there that conflicts with the information that I put out on this channel, I don't care where it comes from, what kind of source that seems to be reputable, how famous they are, how much money they make. If they put out some mortgage information that differs from what I put out on this channel, it's because their asses are wrong. All right, trash talking ended. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video previews. All right, so I'm going to start regularly doing these mortgage interest rate updates. I'm going to be putting out two a month. I thought about just one, but one's not enough because what I started experimenting with a couple weeks ago was comparing the rates from 1 week to another week, and I really like that format, and I want to do that so you can get a better idea of what direction things are going in, so it'll help you make a buying decision. So I'm going to do that twice a month. I think 3 times a month is too much. Once a month is not enough. So I think 2 times a month is the sweet spot. And what I show you are real rates, the real behind the scenes interest rates, along with the fees. Yes, I show you the behind the scenes look, because I own a company, I can do that. I'm the only crazy person doing that. I want you to see everything that's going on behind the scenes. I hide nothing from you. So you'll be able to see that. And once you start to learn how the pricing works at one company, you're going to know all the companies. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the real rates, the real fees, because what you see out there right now is 99% of it, they're quoting averages, like they're quoting Freddie Mac's primary market survey or quoting Zillow. Like when you hear on the news, when they say something like, well, mortgage rates have just dipped below 7%. They're quoting the Freddie Mac primary market survey. And while I love the Freddie Mac for what they've been doing that since the 1970s, early 70s, it's not enough, especially now because they used to include the average fees. So they're including the rates that went through Freddie Mac's the loans that went through Freddie Mac's system. That's what they're doing the survey on. Now it's actually automated. They used to be a real survey. Now it's automated. And anyway, they used to include the fees. They don't, and you got to have the fees because as you're going to learn from my videos, what you're really shopping for are the fees, not the rates. But anyway, so I'm going to be launching the first revised one. I say revised because there's a slightly different format for the people who have seen it before. I'm going to launch that at the end of next week. So today is October 30th, 2024. And I'm going to launch that probably like next Friday. So the new revised format, I'm going to front load the rate information for those of you who have seen like my videos before and seen the educational stuff before. I don't want to bog you down with stuff you've already seen. So I'm going to front load the rates like in the first 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll put like on the second part, like more of the educational stuff. I'll refer to that. That way I don't hold you up, because we're in this busy world these days, and you don't have time to sit there watching me flap my damn gums all day long. All right. So that's the first video preview is going to be on the new format and the frequency of the mortgage interest rate updates. All right. So stay tuned for that. And next, my second preview, this video I'm going to launch hopefully like in a few weeks. I'm kind of bogged down right now with work, and this video I want to make sure that I include a lot of good content, and I'm also trying to make it as concise as possible. So when I started this channel a year and something ago, my first video, I'm laughing because there's a lot of fun moments about my first video. So my first video was on how using a home equity line of credit to pay a first mortgage off faster does not work. So I made that video, and then shortly after I made a second video, revised some information, and I made a third video that I'm really happy with on the third video. If you haven't if you heard about this topic, it's pretty popular online. Check out my third video before I release the 2024 update. All right. So during what I did during this video is I'm the first one on the internet, or anywhere that I've seen anywhere, the first one, and I think the only one so far, that has completely dismantled this idea of using a HELOC to pay a home equity line of credit. So I completely dismantled it, and not in a mean way. I did this because I wanted to learn. When I first started learning about this idea, this topic, okay, I was calling it a gimmick at the time. Well, it is a gimmick, but I was kind of mean about it sometimes, and I don't want to be mean about it, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So when I first learned about this, I wanted to learn about it. I thought, hey, am I missing something? Because I call myself the big brown sponge, because I'm always learning. I'm always in learning mode, and so I wanted to find out about this. So I took it apart, dismantled it, and I saw what the mechanics were behind it. And that's what I showed everybody in the video. The information, most of the information in there was just based on hearsay and theories. I saw no real math backing it, whiteboard demonstrations that weren't backed by anything, that type of thing. So I just kind of laid into it sometimes. And as a result, there's this small yet vibrant community of people who follow this idea. I mean, this velocity banking community, maybe, or accelerated banking community, those folks there. So I might have pissed 1 or 2 or 100 of those people off. And that wasn't the intent, but you'll see if you check out the videos, you'll see they came at me, and I kindly and politely addressed everyone. I did dismantle every one of their arguments effectively, because I presented facts with every one of them in demonstrations, and I was happy because I wanted everybody to learn from that. And they comprised about 9 to 11% of the viewership. But like almost 100% of the comments. So no, it had a lot of positive more positive comments in there. Like, what is it? 89 to 90%, something percent of the comments, 92%, just great folks who thanked me for doing that and wanted to learn. So anyway, so that robust community came at me, but I dismantled the arguments, and I even made friends with one of them, believe it or not. But I didn't mean to piss the folks off. It's just, I came a little hard, because you can understand, hear me coming from, the standpoint of a hardcore mortgage guy. And then I run across this and I see some of these content creators, some of the big guys and gals pushing this information out, and some of them put themselves out as real estate investors, experienced real estate investors. There were a couple others that said they even have mortgage experience. So I'm like pulling my hair out, like, are you freaking kidding me? How could you? And this is, back then, and this is what I'm thinking back then, a year and something ago. I'm like, how could you have mortgage experience and not know that amortization is not a form of interest? How could you not know the illusion created by the amortization schedule, creating this idea of front-loaded interest, which doesn't exist? How could you not know the difference between interest only and simple interest, that type of thing? I'm like, you're supposed to be mortgage. So I got kind of crazy, but I did throw a little disclaimer out there. I mentioned that I understand that there are some content creators who are honest content creators. They just inadvertently put this information out there. I did put that disclaimer in there. I was kind of going after the people that I felt were scamming people and using this gimmick, etc. But things have developed since then. I come to find out, like, actually, a lot of those folks really didn't know, even though the ones that I thought, were doing the scam thing. And I apologize. So I'm going to apologize in my 2024 version update of this video. Throw a little apology out for doing that. Again, hardcore mortgage guy looking at this stuff. I expected them to know this, but they didn't all know it. And as a matter of fact, one of the bigger promoters of this idea, he has a large YouTube channel. I think it's the gentleman. He actually came out and apologized a month ago about the information he was putting out. Some information being wrong on that. So anyway, I'm going to address that too in this update video. So it should be a lot of fun. So anyway, that video, going to probably launch it in a few weeks or so, because I'm just kind of slammed right now, but I'll try to get it out as soon as possible. But I want to make the content as good as it can be for you. And I'm going to try to make it as concise as possible. So anyway, so that's my update on the two upcoming videos. Thank you for sticking around. Since you're here, maybe check out some of the other videos on the channel, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.